Your return to CoinSuri's channel is greatly appreciated. As an insider, I can tell you that a former Ripple executive has explained why he does not expect the price of XRP to skyrocket. On top of that, he has been rather open about his prediction that XRP's value will explode at some point. He is merely detailing the difficulties he has faced up to this point. Despite his previous position as an executive at Ripple, you will discover that he is no longer employed by the company. His words seem to come straight out of the mouth of a Ripple employee. There are numerous reasons to have faith in XRP, not the least of which is Ripple, but the fact that the XRP ledger will endure and be significantly more valuable than it is now is fascinating. I don't mean to be critical, but it seems like he has an obvious edge in this position due to his history and expertise at Ripple. This brings me to my next point, which is an article I found on CryptoBasic. The chief technologist of Ripple has responded to claims that the firm utilizes bots to artificially depress the price of XRP. And now I'll be leaving you. This is just one more reason why it has gone viral online. The fact that XRP's price has not exploded just yet is more evidence that it will. Let it be known that I am not from a wealthy background or anything. Financial matters are unrelated to my representation. By the way, please don't let my opinions influence your purchasing or selling decisions. I enjoy making videos on YouTube about cryptocurrency as a hobby and for pleasure. I simply enjoy it. An ex-Ripple employee named Sean McBride recently posted an article explaining why he thinks the price of XRP has not skyrocketed. The post is dated this afternoon. Incidentally, the following is his own word. As I was explaining XRP's underwhelming performance to my wife, I used the analogy of navigating a Lamborghini XRP on a road rife with potholes to illustrate the current condition of the world's financial and payment infrastructure, which needs time to be fixed and upgraded. However, when it does occur, the Lamborghini will most likely include a shiny new surface that will give Gary a rubber burn. Now my meaning is quite apparent. Assume I'm right. Given that he seems to be characterizing me as an employee of Ripple, it's reasonable to conclude that he believes I might anyhow. Why? Because there are so many other elements that will determine XRP's fate, after all. Since the inception of XRP, its price has followed Bitcoin's, hasn't it? No problem, I'm happy to explain why SEC activity hasn't surpassed all previous records. But at its current pricing, XRP is a good investment. Even at its current price, it's very lucrative. With over 20,000 coins in circulation, it ranks 6th in market capitalization. Although I understand that some would prefer a higher price, I feel that their obsession with that aim causes them to overlook the broader perspective. And if you've been a hoarder for quite some time, I totally get that. There is no better time than right now to buy it. Of course, rippling isn't the only thing. There is XRP because it has certain characteristics. On top of that, it's kept on the XRP ledger, which has some cool features that people want. That, my friend, is why XRP is where it is right now. To be honest, though, if you're wondering why its value isn't higher, then I get it. By 2024, the question of practicality will have been moot. Of course, it's more crucial now than it was when I began investing in Bitcoin in 2017. It's very obvious. Even if the most recent market cycle ended in 2021, I still think that 2017 was a banner year for a lot of coins. While it did increase in value alongside the market, it was never truly exceptional. There were some who lost money in the previous market cycle. If there were fewer winners than normal, we will find out when this market cycle ends. I truly hope he's right, though it's not only about Ripple, it's also extremely interesting. Because XRP will have staying power if it is widely used, even for a single use case, and if Ripple's attempts to market it as a bridge currency are fruitful. What I mean is that there are more contexts in which it is present. It goes without saying that companies benefit when other people construct things. Also, rumor has it that Ripple's chief technology officer has been using trading bots to drive down the price of XRP. This is absolutely ridiculous, yet I feel forced to say something about it nevertheless. Truthfully, I feel like talking about the sad stuff most of the time, so I don't feel bad about it. This is just an incorrect and completely irrational viewpoint. The same holds true here as well. This is what Ripple's chief technology officer, David Schwartz, reportedly told PISA in response to claims that the company utilizes bots to sell XRP and programmatic sales to drive down the price of the cryptocurrency. Some members of the XRP community have hypothesized that Ripple is attempting to sell off its massive XRP holdings in order to lower the price of XRP, given its seemingly slow growth. Just put the stay here on hold again. Of course, there's that viewpoint. After all, XRP was unable to achieve a new record high during the previous market cycle because of the SEC, and now it appears that XRP is malfunctioning. Even though XRP has been one of the most successful cryptocurrencies of all time, nobody seems to be paying it any attention right now. That is the sole justification for my desire to reiterate it. An impression of sluggishness is produced, you know. From its inception to the present day, XRP has experienced remarkable and unparalleled growth. It has been anything but sluggish. Indeed, that is XRP's essence. Yet, there is still no war. These claims have since gained additional traction as emails purportedly documenting a conversation from 2017 have come to light. The fact that Ripple's automated the sale of XRP came to light. The documents, which were allegedly submitted as exhibits in the SEC v. Ripple case, had been made public since last year. Their prominence was further amplified after Cowboy Crypto, an influential member of the XRP community, revealed them in an X post. Media figures Zach Rector and Brad Garland were recently alerted to the documents in a YouTube video. The docs purport to depict a discussion between an executive team member of Ripple and prominent market maker GSR. During this discussion, GSR and Brad Garland's group supposedly decided to scrap the 6T bot. That's the 6 plus T combination that was described in the disclosure. They intended to discontinue the 6T bot for the same reasons they discontinued the 40 bot. Based on the exchanged emails, it appears that Ripple is selling XRP programmatically using these bots. Notably, Ripple's programmatic sales to exchanges were executed by GSR, a pioneer in the crypto industry. Strategies to halt sales and give XRP a breather were discussed. Programmatic sales are XRP Ripple sales that aren't included in the on-demand liquidity, by the way. Programmatic sales is the simplest way to describe them. Zach Rector claims in his YouTube shows that the price of XRP skyrocketed after this email conversation occurred on December 18, 2017. According to the data from the charts, the cryptocurrency coin increased 417% from a low of 64 cents on December 18, 2017. A new all-time high of $3.31 was achieved by the pricing. Others began to question on January 4, 2018, whether the XRP price drop was due to Ripple's scheduled sales after this episode. Such a move by Ripple would be quite illogical when thinking about which companies would benefit the most from an increase in the price of XRP. Relidos has brought XRP sales into the spotlight, that much is true. On top of the fact that it serves no use, they were selling out of everything at that time. Think about it, with such a massive dump, the price of Ripple would immediately skyrocket. I mean, truly, can you imagine? For instance, that is just the XRP price. If they had maintained that level of effort throughout 2017, it would have been significantly lower. In other words, it doesn't make any sense at all. Since Ripple's XRP sales have been meticulously recorded for almost all of its existence, you are free to research Ripple's past. In any case, XRP's price has gone up. Yes, I will, in fact, give you some numbers right now. If you prefer to call it the inflation rate, it makes no difference that XRP is officially XRP. To put it simply, deflationary. Although I am in debt, I can supply you with statistics regarding the introduction of Ripple's XRP into circulation if we are discussing that. It successfully dispels this idea. Irrelevantly, the problem is not because Ripple's made the price artificially low or unfair by selling XRP. As I've said for years, this is the crux of the matter. It's your problem if you want the price of XRP to be greater. For you, demand has to go up. Guess what? I'll tell you what causes that to happen. Since the 4-year cycles they described are crypto-related, our only option is to keep an eye on them. Hence, the following were brought to light by David Schwartz. He made an announcement about the suspension of XRP programmatic sales. The reason XRP has fallen to this level is clearly unrelated to that. Take a look at Ripple's concise market report by clicking here. From what I understand, Ripple has been purchasing XRP from the market since 2020 to ensure a sufficient supply for our growing audio business. However, all of these purchases have been made in connection with OTL transactions. Buying and selling is something they do. Forget it. If you look at Ripple after XRP ran, you'll notice that it was going more slowly than before. It wasn't exactly roaring when I hit a new all-time high in early 2018. For the time being, that is not the case. Ripple chose to discontinue its programmatic sales at that exact moment. No one did. Additionally, the price of XRP kept dropping. Why? The ensuing price fluctuations of XRP were only a reflection of market dynamics, as its initial spike was caused by the crypto frenzy. Forget it. Also, it's naive to think otherwise. That is completely absurd to me. Just as I mentioned earlier, attorney Bill Morgan forwarded you information that David Schwartz had previously disclosed. Additionally, he mentioned that there are XRP holders who believe that Ripple dumping, escrow, or Ripple-managed bots are to blame for the XRP price suppression. Prior to it, there was Jed McCaleb's taco stand wallet. That was in the year 2022. Also, 2019 was the last year for Ripple's programmatic sales. Could you please tell me the year? I am certain of it. Jed McCaleb's alleged efforts to sell off his assets have been circulating for quite some time. This is why XRP's value will not change. Upon his wallet being emptied, I noticed that the price of XRP changed exactly 0 times. The action it was performing continued. It should come as no surprise that Jed McCaleb's sales percentage was not enough to sway market perception. When it comes to rippling, the same is true. It has not produced any obvious, quantifiable change in the market. Ripple has the option to stop right now. On top of that, nothing will have changed in the next 3 months. It is undetectable over such a short time. You may compare XRP's story to that of the other top 50 cryptocurrencies by visiting tokenomics. That means that someone wrote that in response to attorney Morgan. Because it is purely mathematical, there are no personal feelings or prejudices at play. One reason for its bad performance is that Ripple has been selling XRP at invest_answers consistently. There are some great pieces on the site about the token economy. This person has 179,000 Twitter followers and is very well liked by investors, despite the fact that he does not like or understand the reasoning behind XRP. I disagree with that. I will show you why this is obviously wrong in a second. This is the point at which attorney Morgan raised the issue. He asserted that while XRP has a limited deflationary supply, referencing someone who thinks inflation has no end is a mistake. Then, to prove to his massive audience that he dislikes XRP, he displayed screen captures of what InvestAnswers had said. When it comes to it, you're totally incorrect. By all accounts, this entry dates back to February 3, 2022. The bulk of Ripple's monthly escrow release is continually reinvested in new escrows. She is making reference to this. What he wrote down was this. The remaining 51 billion XRP are stunning, extremely pliable assets with an almost infinite supply, similar to fiat. Using hashtags, people are putting pressure on the market by asking why it is still 80% below its levels 4.25 years ago. The release of an additional 1 billion XRP from escrow occurred. This is obviously wrong, but I will provide more information soon. First, I need to make sure this is set up correctly. This seems to have been the state of XRP on December 21, 2023, notwithstanding Solana's infinite inflation. Keep in mind that deflation is inherent and that there is a finite supply, unlike Bitcoin. This guy has no clue what he's talking about. It's deflationary and coded into every single transaction, Bert. Given the strong opposition to XRP, he might feel compelled to say things that don't align with his true feelings. Franz Vanderhorst, an XRP community member, collated these numbers in the accompanying chart, which everyone should look at, drivers included, to see that the amount of XRP in circulation has been growing at a pace of about 6% per year for the last 6 years. Comparatively, Solana's 3-year growth by linking a chain link was 51%, XRP's 3-year gain was 36%, and that was after double the period. That is quite small. It is clear that the XRP sales of Ripple are irrelevant. In fact, there have been years when the increase in the circulating supply of XRP due to Ripple sales has been equal to, or greater than, the percentage gain in the amount of fresh Bitcoin entering the ecosystem. Well, it turns out it's all just a scam. However, the people behind it aren't against XRP and are prepared to fool their followers for the sake of deceit. Without a second thought, they broadcasted it to the entire globe. Oh my goodness, that is so stupid. But isn't there a way to wrap up this tale? At the time, Ripple was selling XRP, which caused its value to skyrocket. It dropped even though I think it does. It ascended, it did not descend. That's the market's action. Moreover, the negligible increase over the previous 6 years is still not enough to explain this. The trouble is that a bigger crypto pie is expected to have the option to allude to the issue as the interest side. Assuming more individuals put resources into cryptographic money in general, XRP will benefit. Disregard it. There are substitute coins that are considerably less engaging. A plenty of new coins entering course, expansion, and so forth. In case it isn't already obvious, XRP hasn't had it so hard when thought about. A date has been set. Additionally, you can disprove any BitShares savage who guarantees in an unexpected way. They're just wrong. My essential capability is that I am not a bookkeeper. Nothing I say will influence your choice to trade. Leave your viewpoints in the remarks segment. Buying in and like is constantly valued. Showing up soon, farewell.